Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie, we're going to look at the latest additions to the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020. And this is the third video, right? We have already one for the aircrafts. We've got one for the scenery updates, airport updates, and the landmarks. And this is the third one, or maybe it's the first one you're watching, right? I don't know. It's about the routes and training missions packages. So reason I'm split it up because I do think that some people are more interested in, for example, only the aircrafts, while some other might like these training missions more, while some other people might also like to have more the scenery enhancements. So if you want to see the other two types, then have a look at my YouTube channel because that's where you can find the other ones. I will also make sure that they are added to the description of this video so you can easier click them and you don't have to search yourself. So we start with our friends from VA Systems again. I would say, as always, I should almost say, it's the A320 flights London Gatwick Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. This one is for the A320 and it's using the A320, the default one from Asobo. And you can use various airlines which fly outbound in the late afternoon from London Gatwick. And if you see that, that means that you will likely get more liveries. And if we scroll down, we can see that we get 99 liveries which are included in this package. So that's a lot, right? And you can decide where you want to start. You can spawn at the gate, power the aircraft on, and ready yourself for pushback. And then you have 20 minutes to turn the aircraft around and then I would say enjoy taking off from London Gatwick, depending on the runway which is assigned to you. This pack contains 9 custom A320 liveries, right? That's cool. So not 99. I was mixing up. It's 99 routes, 9 custom liveries. And you will take off from the UK and then fly to different parts of Europe using your virtual cockpit. So this is one of them, right? Iberia, you can see it over here. And then we of course get EasyJet. And you can also see that nice VA Systems logo everywhere. Then the next one is A320 flights London Heathrow Echo Golf Lima Lima, volume number 5. This one takes place in the early evening and late evening, which is a rush out from London Heathrow by various airlines. Same characteristics, right? 20 minutes. You've got 61 A320 routes, in this case 12 custom liveries for the Asobo A320. And it will take you to different parts of Europe, again in your virtual cockpit. For example, using ITA Airways or using Iberia again, or, well, which Airways, right? Maybe you want to fly using a UK airliner. Then we've got the A320 flights Los Angeles Kilo Lima Alpha X-Ray, volume number 4. This one is for the early evening and late evening hours. And those are the flights which take off from Los Angeles International Airport. Again, 20 minutes using the A320, which results in 77 unique routes, and it includes 9 custom liveries. Here they say it's from the UK to Europe, so I think there's a copy-paste error in the text from them. But this one, of course, what they takes you from the US to several other parts of the world. I'm not sure which ones because that's not very clear in their description. So here we can see the Spirit. Here we can see, well, which one is this? Delta Airlines, of course, and then American Airlines. So pretty nice. Now we've got the A320 routes, British Airways, volume number 7, again by VA Systems. This takes you from the primary hub of British Airways, which is London Heathrow, to various Egyptian, Greek, and Turkish destinations. So different parts of the world using this new volume package. 30 routes which you can fly using the British Airways livery, which is included in this package with the VA Systems logo on it. And then you can take off from London Heathrow to multiple locations around the world. Then a similar package has been released for the United Airlines, in this case volume number 2. It will take you from Denver International to destinations in the Midwest of the US, I assume. And this one contains 14 A320 routes using also custom livery pack, which you can use. And then you can fly using the virtual cockpit of this aircraft and then enjoy your flights. Then again, a similar package, only then it's called a little bit different. It's the A320 schedules, American Airlines volume number 9. This pack contains 28 distinct real-world A320 as well as Boeing 738 family routes. That takes you from the American hubs to the depth of the Midwest. So Midwest again. In this case, 67 A320 routes are there. And the liveries are of course included, but it's only one livery. So keep in mind that they're combining two aircraft families into one package, but it's only the Asobo default A320 which is really used in this package. So don't assume that you also get the Boeing one. Scrolling down the list, we will find the A320 schedules, EasyJet volume number 10, 120 distinct routes, and it will take you to some nice areas, right? It takes you from the UK to Greece airports. So which Greece airports? It's not, I would say, found in the instructions, but 192 schedules, 120 routes using the EasyJet livery, which you can fly to various destinations in Greece, and then of course enjoy the sun over there. Then the next one is a special one. It's the Air Tours Maltese Islands, also by VA Systems. In this case, it's a different package compared to the previous ones because this is an excursion pack which offers the pilot the opportunity to tour scenic areas of the world while in the air. Flying at low altitudes in a selection of general aviation aircrafts. You might ask which ones? Well, these three, the Diamond DA62, the Cessna 28B Grand Caravan, as well as the Cessna CG4 Citation. 3 aircrafts which you can use for those scenic areas which you can visit. Of course, there are liveries included, and there are 36 unique scenarios. So 36 unique scenarios in the Air Tours pack, which are there. Livery again is included, and there's the one-click flying, right? Select your chosen excursion and you will spawn in the cold and dark state at the random gate, and then you can, of course, taxi to the runway and then take off and enjoy this nice scenery of the Maltese Islands. Then we've got the airport challenges. American Airlines volume number 6. Challenges, always good for you if you want to increase your skills. In this case, you're using the A320 to take off and land at a selection of the Rocky Mountain airports. Each mission includes the standard instrumental departure, SID, before joining a typical standard terminal arrival route. And then of course land on the airport. So you can really increase your skills as commercial pilot in Flight Simulator, right? Not real in Flight Simulator only. Again, liveries are included, and it's using the default Asobo A320. Scrolling down the list, we will find the airport challenges EasyJet volume number 5. It's a similar package, but only using a different airliner, right? It's in this case EasyJet, but also a different selection of airports. In this case, Italy, selection of the Italy airports. The rest of it is all the same, 192 unique scenarios, and then you can practice your departure skills, your arrival skills, and your approach skills using this aircraft. Then if you only want to practice your departure skills, then the airport SID training Dallas-Fort Worth Kilo Delta Foxtrot Whiskey is a package which you can buy because this is only the outbound part from this nice airport. It's different compared from, let's say, aircraft perspective because you can use either the A320, the Boeing 747, as well as the Boeing 787, and then take off from one of the world's busiest airports using 44 standard instrumental departures. Keep in mind that for the Boeing 787, you will need to have the deluxe version of Flight Simulator. If you got all 3 of them, then you can practice 792 unique scenarios. If you only have the let's say A320 and the Boeing 747, they of course have less missions. Liveries again are included. Then we've got the STAR training. So if you want to practice your arrival and approach skills on Seattle Tacoma Airport, Kilo Sierra Echo Alpha, then this is a package which you could consider to buy, right? So you can refine your skills on the final leg of the various inbound to this airport using 3 aircrafts, assuming that you've got the deluxe version of Flight Simulator, of course, because that one also includes the Boeing 787. If you don't have it, then you can still use the A320 and Boeing 747 packages. Liveries are included, 126 unique scenarios, assuming that you've got all 3 liners. Then we've got VA Systems. Cargo Ops Formula 1 2024 Zandvoort. Well, that race has already taken place 2 weeks ago. But then you can either use the Boeing 747 or the Boeing 787 if you've got the deluxe version. And then use the liveries for the Formula 1 teams, which are available now, specifically for Zandvoort, right? I'm really wondering what's the difference between, I would say, these ones and the ones which they release for the other circuits, but I don't know. I didn't figure it out yet. Then we've got the departure changes. British Airways volume number 6, which will allow you to use the standard instrumental departures that British Airways is using outbound from the origin airport, which is a selection of the Italy airports, right? Likely you'd say it's the same for the same airport as the one for EasyJet, which we already discussed. 144 unique scenarios. Pretty cool. Liveries are included, and it's using the Asobo default A320. Then we've got another mission pack, which is the Extreme Challenges. Guancho e Aerosquen. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. Its ICAO code is Tango November Charlie Sierra, and the airport is, I would say, pretty challenging, as you can see. So, as it already says, extreme challenges. This will put you really in, I would say, hard situations, because this is one of the world's most difficult airports there is. So you can choose 6 aircrafts: the Diamond DA62, the Cessna 208B Grand Caravan, the Cessna CG4 Citation, the A320, the Boeing 747, or the Boeing 787, and then land on this airport. I would say good luck, because it looks like it's pretty challenging. In total, there are 36 unique scenarios. The liveries are included, and I would say you can only use the Boeing 787 if you've got the deluxe version. So probably you would start with the smaller ones and then go to the bigger ones. But hey, it's up to you. Then we're moving on to a different developer, which is Perfect Flight. They released the flight service Boeing 747 Virgin Atlantic. So what did they do? Well, there's a new mission management. It's fully compatible with SimBrief and Navigraph, IVAO, AVETSIM, and default HC, external HC, and a few and payload management. So it's they present the new flight service series for Flight Simulator, right? More richer, more immersive, and it makes it more realistic. So each package includes 4 flight adventures where you can be the airline captain and fly for hours in the nice scenery. Get ready for a different flying experience, right? So let's see what they have. So what are the features? First of all, there's a set of missions with the new custom livery. So each set of missions has 4 IFR adventures, right? Instrumental flight systems. So you really fly a plan, right? Instead of, let's say, using the visual, let's say, flight mode. So really flying an official plan using the navigation aids available around the world. And that makes it the flight experience realistic, variegated, and immersive. So there's the new livery for the Boeing 747-8 in the Virgin Atlantic paint. Well, makes sense, right? Because that's the package. And there are some custom settings, right? So you can change the weather, date and time, fuel and payload if you want. And you've got full access to the checklist and assistant options. Multiplayer feature is also enabled, so you can also fly online with your friends. And there's a zip with a lot of PDF files, which include the charts and maps for all the airports. And these are the scripts which are, I would say, part of this package, right? So a lot of fun. So this one is part of the earlier released series, the flight service, right? They already had the Lufthansa A320, the Beach Aviation, the Europe Run, the Midwest A310, as well as the Brussels Airlines. Now this one will be added. And this is, I would say, a screenshot, right? This is what you can do. So pretty nice. Then the same developer has also released the Landing Challenges Switzerland. As the name already says, these are challenges, and in this case, 24 new landing challenges at some of Switzerland's most iconic airport, right? So it makes you really, you'd say, challenging yourself using the last part of your flight, really, which you really want to do good, because else things still can go wrong. So the landing challenges are varied and include unique environments, especially navigating mountainous terrains, because hey, that's Switzerland. And you'll also face the complexities of high altitude airport and unpredictable weather conditions, including turbulence during your final approach. Which aircraft can you use? Cessna 172, the TBM 930, the Bonanza G36, the Cessna Grand Caravan, and then we're jumping to the larger ones, the Airbus A320 and the Boeing 747. And it, of course, depends on the airport size. Makes sense. Real weather ensures that the every mission is distinct, right? So ensure that you've switched on real weather. And this again is part of the landing challenges series, which they released, right? So Germany, Nepal, extreme landings, piloting command, and dangerous airports was already there. Now they've got the landing challenges in Switzerland. And as you can see, you can land on Les Éplactures, Aiguillon, Geneva, Sanan, La Blacherette, Sion, Yverdon-les-Bains, and Meiringen. Not sure if I pronounced it correctly. And that's just a subset because I would move to the other pages. You can see that there are several other mission packs included. And you can fly it using the different aircrafts available in Flight Simulator 2020. And with that, we're at the end of the list already. So in this video, we only watched at the training missions which are available in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 and are new, right? So in this case, 17 items. If you want to see the scenery enhancements, airports, which are new to Flight Simulator 2020 this week, then have a look at the description of this video, which contains a link to that video. And if you're only interested in the aircrafts and aircraft liveries, then there's another video also included in the description of this video where you can click on the link. Here ends this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then click the like button. If you like the experiment, like the way I'm currently doing it, then also let that know via the comment box, or if you would like to see some enhancements, also do it via the comment box below the video. And I want to thank you again for watching this video, and I wish you happy flying.